In this story, I share a childhood fear that I outgrew. I'm Joanne Green. Admittedly, and with only minor apology, do I share the truth that I am obsessed with dogs. The apology is to those with whom I walk, as the canine imperative forces me to stop and pet any pup in my path. I love almost every dog I meet and communicate with them in a way that makes me, dare I say, gifted? It is a gift to be able to look into a doggie's eyes and let him or her know that they're safe with me, that I understand how hard it is to wait to be fed, to stare at the back door when you just have to pee, to have to be leashed outdoors like a wild animal. This makes it all the more difficult for those who know me, even for me, to understand that at one point in my way distant past, I was actually afraid of cats. I tried connecting in the way that I did with dogs, but they always walked away, unimpressed. Sometimes they hissed or swatted a paw at me, so rude. Two women, Ceil and Barbara, lived together across the street from us when I was growing up with their two cats, Penny and Kitty. My mom said that Ceil and Barbara were old maids, like they didn't luck out when husband shopping. I pointed out that they were a happy lesbian couple. It was obvious. They drove to their jobs at Polaroid together every morning, and in the evening they called, Penny, 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 here, kitty, 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 kitty. Meow, 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 meow. It was the soundtrack of my childhood, punctuated by an occasional piercing cat cry that left me glad there was a solid door keeping me safe inside and them outside in the dark. I'd be walking down the street to school and one of them would dart out from behind a bush, scaring the bejesus out of me. I looked it up. It's a word. Irish in origin, small j, so I'm assuming not disrespectful. For years, I would cower if a cat was anywhere in the vicinity. Cower in fear. And then there was that one long night, the summer after I graduated from high school, when I might have ingested a hallucinogenic substance. After listening to Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd on some guy's waterbed, he was elsewhere, I wandered up to the apartment roof to gaze at the stars. It was so peaceful, and I was perfectly relaxed, lying on my back, when seemingly out of nowhere, a cat sauntered up to me. She walked toward me slowly, looked me right in the eye with what I interpreted as kindness, and lied down next to me. For the first time, I wasn't afraid of a cat. It was like someone flipped a switch, and we were just two beings, basking together in the warm summer night under the stars. I gently pet her coat, and she purred in bliss. Was it a magical roof? Do I attribute the sudden cessation of my fear to the fact that it was 4 a.m.? That she was a particularly docile cat? Or should hallucinogenic substances be investigated as a tool for ridding people of phobias? I don't know, nor really care. While for the decades since, I haven't been drawn to felines the way some people are, I can't say that I've ever felt afraid again. Except for that one time when I was bitten by an adolescent tiger in a Mexican zoo. But that's a different story. If you enjoy the memoir-style micro-essays that I read on In This Story, please consider checking out my full-length book entitled By Accident, A Memoir of Letting Go. It's now available for sale on Amazon and Audible as a paperback, audiobook, or ebook. You can also order a copy through your favorite independent bookseller, which could use your support. Speaking of which, thanks so much for your support. Again, the title is By Accident, A Memoir of Letting Go by yours truly, Joanne Green.